Welcome to LP Financial Services. Free membership is available at www.fxreturn.com. Hello and welcome to the FXReturn.com Market Weekly Preview for the Euro, the Pound, and the New Zealand Dollar for Monday, August 18th, 2008. It's coming up on 1700 GMT, and you can see the Euro trading in the background at 47.30. We've come through our main level at 48.12. That was our first retracement level. The next retracement level resides at 44.30 on the daily chart, and then 40.55 with a little trend line resistance in here, support at about 42.50. So that's the outlook for the Euro. We have resistance 48.12, the 1.5 level, and then our old level at 52.85. You can see we've been in an Elliott wave trend channel. Wave 1, 2 is a zigzag, 3 went up, 4 was an ascending triangle, to wave 5, rising wedge, A, B, and now C. B made this double top. You contain the double top. The indicators still have yet to show on a daily basis any major stochastic oversold condition yet on the daily charts. When we look at the 4 hours, we can see the old trend channel. We're in the drop, but we're still a little oversold down here, but it's still not above. The MACD is yet to go positive yet. So look at those levels that we're looking at. We've got this 50-day exponential moving average coming in at 49.12 to provide the nearest term resistance. When we look at the pound, it fell right out of its trend channel, trading 86.77. Same story. Stochastics are still buried. MACD still building to the downside. Our moving averages are crossed over in a downtrend. We can look in the British pound at our levels of 85.10 will be our next support, followed by 82.20 to the downside. To the upside, 89.98. Right in here would be our next resistance level with 191.80 and 1.9331 above us. So that's the outlook right there for the British pound, still trading down. And then we see the New Zealand dollar had fallen out of its trend channel, got down to the 68 level, 68.24 is the low. We have this trend channel, previous support, as our next resistance, and this is located at 71.80. Trading 71.24 right now. Support comes in at 1.7. Let's take a look at the 60s, because we had a little chart pattern down here. It looked to me like that was a reverse head and shoulders at the 70-76 neckline. So we still have to see the stochastics turn back to the upside for this thing to complete. The good thing about this this chart pattern is that if we draw a support line right there, that's a very important level. If it breaks below this, coupled with the break of this right shoulder, would lead to a continuation of the downtrend, which may push much lower levels to the upside. Let's look at our next level at 71.80 as our first target for this movement. So you could expect perhaps a retouch, but an eventual rise, perhaps to the 71.80 level. We've got our resistance, that's our current resistance, 71.80 with 73.50 above us and 74.05. To the downside, we've got that 68.33 level, followed by 66.41. Was a little overbought here. It's pulling back, so we'll have to see how we can react following that. So for the Euro, the Pound, and the New Zealand Dollar, you can see how we've been trading. For the coming week, we've got quite a bit of news that can impact us. If you go to our website at fxreturn.com, you can see our monthly calendar, and starts off tomorrow morning with our U.S. PPI figures. High impact number, looking for a forecast of 0.6 as opposed to the previous number of 1.8. We have a TON trade on news plan for that event. And then we have our Canadian core retail sales followed up on Wednesday at 8:30 a.m., 12 Eastern Time, 12:30 GMT. High impact, 0.5%. is the forecast, and we have a TON trade on news plan for that. When we go to our next page as we finish out the week and we look to Wednesday's numbers, we see that we have retail sales out of the UK at 4:30 a.m. Eastern, 8:30 GMT. Month over month, high impact. The retail sales figures don't look too good, minus 0.3% as opposed to minus 3.9%. We'll have to see how that reacts with a TON trade on news plan for any surprise, and followed up by our Canadian core CPI at 7 a.m. 1100 GMT. We've got a TON trade on news plan for that, and then we round out the week with our revised GDP figures out of the UK on the 22nd 0.1 is the forecast. So that's our outlook for the current week. Be sure to check the website at fxreturn.com. Sign up for a free membership and participate in our LP trading signals and our TON auto trading software. So for Monday, August 18th, 2008, this has been our FX Return market weekly preview for the euro, the pound, New Zealand dollar. Thanks so much for following along today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.